Welcome everybody, Twitch367 here, and today we're going to start a brand new series. This is actually Elder Scrolls Online. We've done a couple different stream series of this, but never really got too far just because, well, we ended up having other things going on. But I figured, why not start a single player series of this, and it can just be, 30 minutes at a time, upload, here you go, and we can just kind of watch our character grow as we go. I did add Brutus to this just because we do have him in Skyrim, and I figured, why not? But our character is actually going to be Ruffbog down here. I'll show you guys in a second. But if you guys want to interact with me or the rest of my community, go ahead and take a peek at the Discord link down in the description. While you're down there, take a peek at all the other social media links, including the 10% off W link. Helps me out, helps out the company, and it's just a great thing to do. That being said, I'm gonna kind of introduce you to Ruffbog. So kind of what happened was, I guess I should kind of go back. This series is taking place of another series. I'm not sure which one, but a couple things happened when I didn't have access to my computer. I gave up my 2 remaining lives for the Hardcore Better Minecraft, to revive 2 other people. So there was that, just because I wasn't going to be able to play anyway. The Survival Society SMP, I reached out to the owner, and he pretty much said the server was getting shut down anyway, so no reason to really join or continue that series. And then my Xbox actually kind of quit working, so Assassin's Creed Valhalla is going to no longer be a series. So I'm kind of starting 3 new series, and this is one of them. So yeah, Ruffbog is our character. She's actually related to Brutus. She was actually going to be his granddaughter, of sorts. Let me go over here and turn down. There we go. So she was going to be his granddaughter or whatever, but I looked into it, and Elder Scrolls Online actually is before Skyrim by 1,000 years. So she's actually just gonna be one of his ancestors, essentially. She's gonna be a lot like Brutus in orc style. She's gonna wear medium armor instead of heavy armor. And I think she's gonna dual wield axes. She's not really going to be for the people necessarily. She's going to be more of what benefits her, what gets her the most money, things like that. She's in it for herself, and that's about it. So we're going to go ahead and join right in. I haven't even done the tutorial for her, so we're just going to be right in the tutorial. We only made her just so that we could kind of lock down what she looked like and get a name picked out. And yeah.
There you are, on your feet. I know magical translocation can really upset the stomach. Just take a moment and get your bearings, alright?
Where am I?
The Isle of Bolfiera, home of Clan Berini. I apologize for the cramped accommodations. We pride ourselves on courtesy, but circumstances here have taken a turn for the bizarre. I needed to make sure you weren't a danger to yourself or others.
Can you let me out?
You might not be so eager to escape once you hear what's going on. You arrive via a portal, along with a Daetric beast called Shayazel. It seized control of our golems and unleashed them on the island. If I free you, will you help me stop Shayazel?
Yes, set me free and I'll help.
Wise choice. Just give me a moment. There. That should unlock the door. When you're ready, follow me.
Okay, so we can actually kind of come around here. Medium armor right off the bat. Let's go ahead and open up our inventory. Equip that. Looking good. We do have our little thing, so we can go ahead and set our horse active. We don't have any other rides anyway. Or mounts. Pets. We do have a Dovafly, which like that. Um, we do have our fawn, dwarven spiderling, a little frog, striped panther cub, a dog. I'm going to just put it on the panther cub. If there is one that you guys would like to see more than others, let me know. I have no problem changing it out, and we can use something else. Let's go ahead and kind of start coming through all of this and grabbing. We're gonna take heavy armor too, just because that'll help us in our smithing, because we can get material out of that and destroy it. Light armor, if we're gonna go medium armor, we should take it. Okay, and then we have these couple. Don't need that. Oh, and we do have ESO Plus just until the 31st, just because it was free. So we'll have that in a couple episodes, but not all. So all of our stuff will kind of go into here for now. Or at least crafting items. Let's go ahead and learn that. Equip that. I guess the other question is, do I actually want to go medium armor, or do I want to go heavy armor for her? Let's go heavy armor. I think that'll be a better option, and we are about to get a weapon.
There you are, free as a spring cricket. I hope you intend to keep your word. We'll need each other out there. Of that I'm certain. The name's Norianwe, by the way, of Clan Durini. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Where are we headed?
A place called the Key Rights Gallery. But first, I need to know you can defend yourself. Hurtling through the Orbis and falling flat on your ear left you a bit scattered. Find a weapon, and we'll work out the cobwebs. Fair?
Sure, but I have some questions.
Of course. I can't promise total transfer.
I don't really have questions. So there's a healing staff, a fire staff, a bow, a couple of daggers, a great axe, and a sword and shield. For now, we'll take the dual-wielding daggers.
Staves and great axes will take both hands to use. Yes, I think that one suits you. If you change your mind, feel free to take any other weapon you want. Now, let's find a spot to practice.
So we are a what's Dragon Knight. So there's that. I will be switching over to axes and dual wielding those when we get to that point. I'll take that. It's lower damage. Honestly, we don't even need the clothing line then if we're gonna just be strictly heavy armor. So we would just be working on our smithing. Don't need the barley. I'll take the lockpicks though. I just want to kind of check everything as we go, just because free loot here in the tutorial place. Between gnawed bones, which we can sell. I'm not taking anything for the provisioning or anything we're not really going to focus on.
good a place as any. Now, prepare yourself while I conjure up a dance partner. Let's begin. Quickly. Well done. Attack. Impressive. Hit. Brilliant.
Okay, what do you want me to do
Ready
now?
yourself.
Block.
Quick, strike while it's off balance. That's the way. Well done. Block its strike. Use your heaviest attack. Raw strength, that. Wonderful. Protect yourself. Strike hard, now. Now some foes will try to restrain you. Quickly, break free. Prepare yourself. Again, make ready. Now bash the core. Now press your advantage with a heavy attack. Swiftly now, interrupt it.
And shield bash him again, and heavy attack.
When your enemy prepares an attack. Good, now destroy it. Well done. Come speak with me for a moment.
Those are light armor. So we can go ahead and claim our skill point. We're gonna just put it into health for now. So this one is Lava Whip, since we do have a skill point to use. Flame damage isn't bad. Spiked armor, which would also be pretty cool, and then Stone Fist. I think we're gonna unlock the Stone Fist. Yeah. So these daggers are worse than what I have, and we have no more heavy armor. We can just continue.
Like that, the daedra to reach the key. Well,
Alright, I'm just gonna kinda skip through the rest of this tutorial just because it's so boring at this point. And if you guys really want to see the tutorial, I have other stream series that I've played it on. So if that's something you guys really want to see, you guys can always take a peek at one of those stream series. They were definitely still fun.
One of the stray golems. We might want to sneak past it.
Alright, pick a lock. Perfect. We are in the armory. Which I'm just hoping they have. Swords, battle axes. I'm not seeing normal axes though. Daggers. Take all of this. I'm gonna grab these daggers because they should be a higher level than what I already have. And now we are heavy armor. Or at least we will be here in a second. Those are indeed better. I don't have a body piece. We do now. Weapons. Definitely. Better daggers. Okay, so here she is. She's looking like an owl. Not really too worried about looting the rest of this stuff. I say we just kind of keep going and get out of here. We probably will start with Vardenfell as our place of choice. Just because it's an area I am very familiar with. I'm honestly also thinking about
The entrance to the Kyrite's Gallery
choosing
should be east of here. Let's set out.
a different place and just trying to learn a whole new area. Maybe we'll do that instead. I feel like an earthbender when I have this class, just because I can just launch the 3 rocks. You've already been knocked out. We can definitely throw that at the saber. With us playing this again, I will definitely start posting like updated pictures of all of my characters again on Instagram. So if you guys want to watch the little progression of everybody, make sure you go ahead and follow me there. I'll even kind of show them at the beginning of each episode of what they look like. But yeah, I also made a new character the other day, so.
Well, this is upsetting. Jeff's bones.
Alright, and like I said, we're just gonna kind of skip through all of this dialogue.
All right. Do you see that vault to the south? The sky shard is there.
Alright, take the gold. Go ahead and get this ready for the next. Rawhide scraps. Grab as much of that as we can because my one character that I just made is medium armor and kind of low on rawhide. Alright, let's level up before we go in. Claim all of that. Toss it into magic this time. I should have done stamina. I thought that one said magic. I think that was the whip. Yeah, that's magic. So we do have another one. We also have some passive and provisioning I'm not worried about. I wouldn't mind having the spiked armor. Let's go ahead and unlock that. I do want to move that to its spot just because that's where I like to put armor. So if I do that, it'll give us a little bit more resistance.
There it is, the sky shard. Launch quickly, to the side. Move, now.
Toss my last one at him, and then wow, clean pelt. Really shouldn't have.
What? Did you just absorb the energy of that shard?
Yes, I did. Come on, we got 10 minutes to make it to the final room.
Let's head back to the gate.
And I think I am hoping if it plays out how I want it to, we will end up in the room to choose which way we go, like the little portal room. And then we can kind of decide which way we'll go next episode. Just because I'm not really sold on going to Vardenfell. Just because, like I said, I wouldn't mind learning a whole new area or even doing a whole new quest line. I think that's what we'll probably end up doing.
All right. Moment of truth. Focus on the sky shard aperture. You did it. With any luck, let's speak for it will respond to the power you absorbed and unlock the gate.
Okay, get in here so I can talk to you.
I'm afraid again. I'm just.
All right, and then go into.
There it is. Send it back to oblivion.
Only I will remain. Wither and die. You cannot kill what cannot die.
As I killed it.
You did it.
We
Hopefully
did
the
get an
gallery wasn't
heirloom
too badly
necklace,
damaged. Follow me.
which will nice. Let's get out of here. Another thing I can always do is read these bookshelves because sometimes it will give us
By all the stars. Look at the central column.
yeah, alchemy increased to
I had no idea
2,
it was concealing something like this. Let's get a closer look.
skill line gained alchemy. And then we'll even go this side. Okay, so it looked like we got alchemy. Better than nothing.
This is the Keyrights Gallery, but not as I remember it.
Yeah, because we have access to these 4 here. I don't know if like these are locked temporarily or if there's like a DLC.
Their power comes from this arcane helix. Amazing. With the helix exposed, these gates can finally reopen. Perhaps not all of them at first, but enough to reach most of Tamriel. The question for you, I suppose, is where to first?
So let's just talk to her.
Can you believe this? The Keyrights Gallery. So, have you chosen?
And I think the area I'm gonna head to is gonna be Bleak Rock Isle. Just because I picked this with the character I just made. Stros Mackay, done a couple times. I think I'm doing currently with the characters. I think Bleak Rock Isle. Take all. And one-handed melee. Armor. Light. Okay. So heavy. Alright, so we're gonna go to Bleak Rock Isle.
We submit to your will and call forth the chains of cold.
They're performing a ritual, preparing the way for a dark anchor.
Opening rift to oblivion.
It's worse than we thought. The flame melt has begun.
The portals reach from our side to theirs. That means there is a traitor.
Perhaps it was simply arrogance. Perhaps it was all part of his grand scheme. Who can know the logic of a Daedric prince?
Claims it fulfills a prophecy in those wretched scrolls of his.
Imagine seeing your nemesis succeed where you
Let
failed.
the way be opened! I am patient. Let the will of Moloch Baal be denied! This world will one day be mine.
Love that cutscene every time. Alright, Bleak Rock Isle. We could talk to her to kind of start everything, so let's do that.
I'm short on good help, and I could use someone capable. Someone like you. We sighted a ship offshore. I've sent my troops to investigate. If it's the vanguard of an invasion, well, we'll need to You'll find the people of Bleak Rock all across the island. Darj, the hunter, went to Skyshroud Barrow. Iman's out at Orky's Hollow with his sister Rolanda. Sane, my sergeant, is out at Hosen's Folly.
Alright, I'll go find them. Alright, so let's head out. And the place I want to actually head to is actually right here. This is gonna have like our bank, everything else. Another big thing to keep in mind, I do have access to a bunch of crafting material just because, well, Elder Scrolls Online, your bank is shared between all of your characters, stuff like that. So that's something to definitely keep in mind. And just read all those. Okay, so we can go ahead and use the blacksmith station, start deconstructing all of the miscellaneous gear we have. Same with the woodworking. And then the clothing station. Okay, so the next thing I would like to do would be to make some weapons. We're going to want 2 axes. They are going to be level 4, which we're not going to be able to use just yet until we level up. But I'm just going to go ahead and make everything that we can. So 2 axes, we'll craft those. And then for apparel, we're going to want 1. We're going to want level 4. And we're just going to go ahead and make a full set of heavy orc armor. And of course, level 4 is what we want. Couple more items. Alright, and just like that, we have the full set of gear that we will end up needing. But without the,
Thirsty?
level for it. So those. I just sold my things I can buy back, right? Yeah. And I'm gonna just destroy and sell the pewter ring. Alright, so we're pretty close to leveling up. If I start heading to some of the locations, especially the way shrine. Looks like we already have that, but if I hit some of these locations on the way, I can get the levels or the experience, and then we can go ahead and equip our gear. Just because I would really like to have a new set of gear for her before we continue. Looks like we already have it. Easy way around this, we could always just... Right, so I know we're on Bleak Rock, which is right here, right next to Vardenfell. We're gonna go to Vardenfell real quick, just because if I run all the way to the bank, I should get enough levels to level up to level 4 before we hop off. We're gonna need to go this way. We're not gonna mess with any quest or anything like that. I just know this map better than the other regions. Alright, and then head south. Then there should be a couple enemies on the way, or at least one. Which looks like somebody's already fighting. Alright, and why not? I know we're a little bit over time, but I'm not really overly worried about that. Okay, so we are here. So Vivek City gives us a little bit. We also have this way shrine that'll give us some. And then there's another way shrine. Okay, so let's go to the final way shrine, which is going to be towards the actual temple. So the only way we're going to be able to hop from place to place is through way shrines, because I don't want to waste all of our gold. I do have like 64,000 gold saved up in the bank currently, but still not much as I need. And just like that, we are leveled up. We can go ahead and hit F. We're gonna go ahead and take the heavy iron legs. Throw that into stamina. Talons is something we can get. Honestly, I think I want the fire whip or lava whip. And having that in that spot is perfect. We do have another skill point. I will hold on to that for now. And let's go ahead, equip our iron axes. And then we can go ahead, go to the armor. These are probably going to be better than what I made. Worse, that one's better. Okay, the ones that we got for leveling up were better. Iron helm. Alright, and this is our character. This is Ruffbog. This is who we will kind of be playing through ESO with. Forever kind of changing her armor. I think she looks really nice. I already took a picture of her kind of in her little tutorial outfit right off the bat, what you start with. But yeah, with that, I am going to go ahead and call that an episode. I will go back to Bleak Rock Isle, and that's where we will start the next one. But with that, hope you guys have a great day. I will see you in the next episode. See ya.